The Ottoman Empire originated in the late 13th century as a modest Anatolian principality founded by the Oghuz Turkic leader Osman I. Exploiting the political fragmentation and military decline of the Byzantine Empire, Osman consolidated power across the northwest frontier. Under Orhan I, the early Ottoman state instituted structured military units and captured the strategically vital city of Bursa in 1326. The crossing of the Hellespont into the Balkans during the mid-14th century marked the empire's permanent expansion into European territory. Sultan Murad I formalized imperial governance by establishing the devshirme system, levying Christian youths for military and administrative service. This institutional framework birthed the Janissary Corps, an elite standing infantry force directly loyal to the Ottoman sovereign. At the Battle of Kosovo in 1389, Ottoman forces defeated a coalition of Balkan rulers, securing hegemony over the southern Slav lands. The empire faced existential catastrophe in 1402 when Turco-Mongol conqueror Timur crushed Bayezid I at the Battle of Ankara. A decade-long interregnum followed, in which Bayezid's sons fought a devastating civil war for control of the fragmented state. Sultan Mehmed I successfully reunified the domain, re-establishing administrative stability and territorial integrity across Rumelia and Anatolia. By 1453, young Sultan Mehmed II resolved to conquer Constantinople, the heavily fortified heart of the remaining Byzantine realm. Deploying massive cast bronze bombards designed by the engineer Urban, the Ottomans systematically breached the massive Theodosian walls. To bypass the Byzantine harbor chain, Mehmed accomplished the astounding logistical feat of hauling warships overland into the Golden Horn. The fall of Constantinople on May 29, 1453, transformed the Ottoman state into a recognized global superpower and established its new capital, Istanbul. Under Sultan Selim I, the empire pivoted southward, crushing the Mamluk Sultanate in a rapid two-year campaign between 1516 and 1517. This conquest brought Syria, Egypt, and the holy cities of Mecca and Medina under Ottoman jurisdiction, elevating the Sultan to Caliph. The empire reached its territorial zenith during the 46-year reign of Suleiman I, known in the West as the Magnificent. In 1526, Suleiman's forces annihilated the Hungarian army at the Battle of Mohács, dismantling the Kingdom of Hungary. Although the 1529 Siege of Vienna failed due to harsh winter conditions and logistical overextension, Ottoman dominance in Central Europe remained secure. Beyond military expansion, Suleiman codified the imperial legal structure, unifying secular state decrees with traditional Islamic law. The Ottoman Navy, under Grand Admirals like Barbarossa, dominated the Mediterranean, competing directly with Spain and Venice. The naval defeat at the Battle of Lepanto in 1571 ended Ottoman invincibility at sea, though the navy was rapidly rebuilt within a single year. By the 17th century, structural stagnation emerged as imperial expansion halted, inflation soared, and the sultans became isolated within the harem. The disastrous failure of the Second Siege of Vienna in 1683 sparked a major counteroffensive by the Holy League. The 1699 Treaty of Karlowitz forced the empire to cede vast territories in Hungary and Transylvania, marking its first major permanent territorial loss. Throughout the 18th century, repeated military defeats against Russia led to the loss of the Crimea and control of the Black Sea. Recognizing acute institutional obsolescence, Sultan Mahmud II enacted radical modernizing military reforms in 1826, forcibly disbanding the corrupt Janissary Corps. The Tanzimat era launched sweeping legal, educational, and administrative secularization efforts aimed at preserving the state against rising nationalism. Despite these reforms, internal nationalist revolts across the Balkans caused the empire to be labeled the sick man of Europe. Seeking to reverse territorial decline, the empire entered World War I on the side of the Central Powers in 1914. Disastrous defeats and Allied occupation culminated in the 1920 Treaty of Sèvres, which effectively partitioned the imperial heartland. Following the Turkish War of Independence, led by Mustafa Kemal Ataturk, the Ottoman Sultanate was officially abolished in 1922, concluding 6 centuries of imperial rule.